Hey everybody, Kevin here. Welcome to PokerStars on KKS Productions. Great to have you here with us for another tournament. Hopefully I don't choke too bad on this one. We're getting right into it here with the very first hand. I have 10 ace offsuit and I'm calling. So the small blind is 10, the big blind is 20, and the 20 is what I've called, and the ante is 2 to start out. So nice to have you with us, and let's see how far we can get in this game. So far, we have 1, 2, 3 folds. Darts, AAA. I think you're playing the wrong game there, sport. Folding as well, and 2, 3 more callers. And Chef 282 will check. And I have a pair of aces, 9, 7, 2 hearts, and I'm going to bet the pot value 118. And we have one call and a fold. Fold and fold. All right, so the turn is a deuce of diamonds, and I am going to once again bet the pot. 354. And now we have 4 diamonds. I'm going to go just half this time. 531. And a fold, and the pot is mine. That's how you start. Very good. And I've already moved to another table, so all right. First hand out, I win it. And off we go with the next hand. Already moved tables. I have Queen 10 offsuit. And if the 20 gets to me, I'll limp in. I'll also learn how to talk. And by that I mean I'll just call 20. I'm not going to raise on that. Baby J222 is going to raise. All right. And a call. I'll get out of the way. And I would have had a straight draw, up and down. 4, Jack 9, rainbow. Deuce of hearts on the turn, 4th street. Bet of 168. And a 6 of hearts on the river, so I would not have had anything, so good fold. Check by Baby J. Now Thompson, A2, is going to do what? Bets 416 and a call and a flush. Not bad. Next hand for me is Queen 7 offsuit. I will fold that one. I already have a preset to fold there. It's behind the camera. My image. Pretty face, isn't it? So I'm going to sit back and watch this one. 10, Queen 4, 2 hearts on the flop. Tommy San Tokyo, bet 60. Bebop 7, 5 calls. Another call, 5 of spades on 4th street. So a possibility for a flush, queen, or a flush, hearts, or spades. Neither one could hit either. Bet of 100. And a call and a fold. 8 of hearts on the river, so flush possibility. Also a straight flush possibility. But there's a bet and a fold, and Tommy, Mr. Tokyo there, wins that hand. 10-6 offsuit for the next hand for me, and I will fold that. Nothing really doing there. The blinds just went up. They go up every 4 minutes. And I'm currently sitting 16th of 147 players, but registration is still going on. Queen 9-6 is the flop, rainbow, a bet and a fold. So now we move on to the next hand with the blinds going up. King 6 offsuit, once again, nothing. So I will fold that. Bebop 7, 5 folds. Rob calls, I fold, and a fold, and a call, and a fold. Tommy San Tokyo calls the 30. Gina Line in the small blind does what? Calls. Neighbor-in-law checks his big blind. Jack Queen 8 on the flop. Rainbow. Gina line. Checks. Neighbor-in-law. Checks. Rob Falk, I'm guessing. What's Rob gonna do? Time's running out, Rob. Checks and a check from Gonzo drop. And now a 120 bet from Tommy Santokyo. Results in one fold by Gina line. Neighbor-in-law folds. Rob does what? Calls. So now we're heads up to the turn. 7 of diamonds on 4th Street. Check from Rob. Tommy bets. And Rob does what? Calls. And a 5 of spades on 5th Street. Check from Rob. Tommy bets 120. Rob calls. And a pair of queens wins it for Tommy. Next hand. 6-8 of clubs. I'll go ahead and raise this up to 90. Those are what we call loose suited connectors. Baby J 222 bets 90, or calls my 90. Quick fellow new to the table calls. A fold by Tommy, call by Gina, fold by neighbor-in-law. Bebop 75 does what? Calls, and Rob calls. I missed it big time. Flop is ace, jack, deuce, 2 hearts. And I am going to check. Sometimes the raiser, the initial raiser, with a follow-up bet, sometimes can be respected, but I do not like this board. Quickfellow does, though. He bets 582. Gina folds. Bebop folds. Rob calls. I will fold. Now we're heads up to 4th Street, which is a 10 of clubs. Rob is down to 432. He's pretty much committed. He goes all in, and Quickfellow calls, and Rob is in commanding position, but gets knocked out on the river with a 9 of hearts. 2 pair for Quickfellow. Rob is gone. River Justice. That river card can be a killer. I've seen it so many times over the last almost 30 years of playing and watching poker, particularly Hold'em. So I'm the big blind in this hand. I've got 10-3 offsuit. And if no one raises, I'll check my option for a free flop. And if I can get a big blind special, that'd be great. So we're down to 4 players. And here we go. 7-4-3. I've got bottom pair. A bet by Bebop. Oh, I'll call. Because I want to see at least one more card. Jack of hearts now. That kind of scares me because there's 3 overs. And now a check from Bebop. I'll check as well. And a check. And let's see what Quickfellow does. Bets 264. I'll go ahead and fold. Gonzo drop. What do you do? Folds. So Quickfellow wins the pot. I am now the small blind. And I get Queen 5 offsuit. And I will let that one go. I am not going to play that one. So far, 1 caller. Bebop 7-5. Again, taking his time. Roughly 10 seconds before the computer makes the decision. And he will fold. And I will fold as well. Gonzo drop has the option. And option does what? Calls. 295, 2 hearts on the flop. Check from Gonzo. 120 from Tommy. Gonzo, what do you do? You sit here and wait. And if you're watching right now, you want to drop a line in the live chat, go ahead. I'll acknowledge you, most likely. Gonzo folds, Tommy wins. I now am on the button. And I don't really have anything. 7-4 offsuit. That 10 ace I had to start this tournament, that's pretty much the only good hand I've had. So I will fold in position. Raise from quick follow to 120. Tommy is folding. Neighbor-in-law calls. Heads up. 729, Rainbow. Bet 166 from Quickfellow. Neighbor-in-law calls. 9 of hearts on the turn. A bet of 664 from Quickfellow. And another call. King of diamonds on 5th Street. All in bet. And neighbor-in-law pretty much has to call here. Gets the king on the river. Oh my goodness. Another situation where that river card can be a killer. And it was right there. So, King 9. Offsuit. Not playing it. A raise to 80 from Conco Boar. I have no doubt I'm going to be butchering some of these names. Winner 888939. Okay. And all in from Quickfellow. I think he might be tilting, and tilting can be dangerous. Tommy is going to what? Fold? Yep. Conco Boar, you want to get in on this? Give him some action? Nope. How about you, winner? If you're a winner, then you got a call, right? Nope. They're afraid of him. So I got a pair of 4s here in the hole. And I will bump it up to 120 unless someone raises before me. They don't. So I'll go to 120. And a call from winner. Let's see who's going to be the winner here. We'll see. Gonzo, taking your sweet-ass time. Folds, and a fold, and a fold, and a fold. Bebop, what are you going to do? You want in on this? I would love to see another 4. 10 deuce jack. And I'm going to follow up on this. Let's take it to 480. Winner calls. Bebop does what? Folds. 8 of diamonds. I'll slow my roll. Check. Bet of 40. Okay. And another jack. I have 2 pair. Oh, that kind of scares me. He's not going to rep. King 10. Okay, so he wins with 10s and jacks. All right. Nice hand, and he's gone. Gone off to another table. I have 4-2 offsuit in this hand. I'm going to fold. I'm a little low. So, starting bankroll 1,500. I'm down to 1,201, but I am not in any kind of danger just yet. Sitting at 217th place. So we have a raise there from Tommy, who's been here pretty much the entire time I have. Gina goes all in. Okay. Neighbor-in-law folds. Bebop does what? Calls. Gonzo. I have no idea who these people are, by the way. Folds. Tommy, you want in on this? And a call. 3 ways. Ace, Queen, 10, 10, and King, Jack. 3 10s from Gina. My goodness. And then busted on the river again. 10's full and then Queen's full. Oh my goodness. How about Tommy? And Gina is gone. And I got Cowboys. All right. Second best starting hand in Hold'em. I am definitely going to raise on this. A call of 60. I'll take it to 300. Tommy folds. Neighbor-in-law does what? Calls. Jack 5 Queen. I am going to go all in right here. Neighbor-in-law calls, has Jack King, so I'm in really good shape right now. Keep it that way. Yes, sir. Neighbor-in-law was one card away from a heart flush, did not get it, and now I'm up to 2486 and all the way up to 60th place. In a small blind, I have Jack Deuce of Hearts, and I will call the extra 30 unless somebody raises first. If somebody raises first just like that, I will not play it, and I am a man of my word. Those kings held up. Got a little scared there for a second because the river card has been nasty tonight. KGV VAP. Folds and we're heads up. 10 Jack 7, 2 diamonds. Quick fellow, 1849 checks. That was a little too fast, but I know Tommy bet something and Quick fellow called it. 180, okay. 10 of clubs on 5th Street. Quick fellow does what? Will we ever know? Going all in. Tommy folds. Quick fellow protects and gets that pot. So I am now on the button, in position. 6, 9 of diamonds. Quick fellow calls. Tommy is going to maybe fold. Yep. And another fold. Fold, fold. And a fold. I'll call. KGV VAP calls. Gonzo drop. Raises all in. I'll get out. And here we go. Jack 5-4. Rainbow. I would have had no help. All in from Quickfellow. And now here we go. Quickfellow has 3 5s and he is in pristine shape. And wins that hand. Knocks out 2 in the process. Nice hand. Gets both the side pot and the main pot. 7-9 offsuit the next hand. I'm not going to play that. I will fold. A raise to 424 from Pippi, PP, 732. It's getting late, folks. I'll just go with Pippi. Why not? So Tommy calls and Blunt FC calls. So 3 ways to the pot. 5 Jack 7 2 hearts. Tommy checks. Blunt does what? Checks. And Pippi with a Crown Royal image bets 708. A fold from Tommy and a fold from Blunt. And Pippi wins that pot. I have 5 deuce of hearts. Not going to play it. Sometimes I'm tempted to play with 2 cards of the same suit in the hole, but you do that too often, you're going to wind up knocked out. I don't really consider myself a very aggressive player, especially when I used to play in real tournaments. So we have 4 players to the flop here. 6, 8, 4, 2 hearts on the flop. What did I have again? Nothing that matters. 2, 5 of hearts, so I would have been 1 card away from a flush. So a bet of 212 and a call. Neighbor-in-law is going to do what? Calls and Blunt folds. 8 of spades on 4th Street. Neighbor-in-law checks. Conco Boar bets 530 and a fold from Pippi. And neighbor-in-law, you going to tag along here? Calls. Jack of hearts, I would have had a flush. Neighbor-in-law checks. Conco Boar checks. And a pair of queens and 8s hold up. All right. I cannot focus too much on what I would have had. Once you fold, it's over. I just folded, I think, what was it, Queen 7? Yeah, Queen 7. Jack 9, 10. Oh, possible straight flush draw. All in already from Quickfellow? Gee whiz. And a call, and oh my goodness, look at this. Quickfellow's going to get it. Man, he was close, boy. He only had ace-queen, but the ace kicker helped him with the pair of jacks. He was one card away from a straight flush. Quickfellow raises to 240. I have a 2 offsuit. Not playing it. He can have it. When you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Small blind, I'm ace 9 offsuit. Call of 100. Another call. Fold call. Blunt goes all in. I'm not playing that. Fold. And a fold. Tommy folds, and TWRS day 13 will fold. So Blunt wins that pot. Button's mine, and I have ace 6 offsuit. And oh, should I play it? Should I play it? Should I play it? You know what? I'll raise it to 300 with a fold. Pippi calls. TWRS day 13 is going to fold. So we are heads up. Pippi bets 840, and I'll get out. I'm not going to string bet that. All right, so Pippi wins that pot. I didn't lose too much there. Jack 6 offsuit. And I'm going to fold that. Not much can be done with that. I am not of that attitude that some have that any 2 cards can win. And people who played like that have kicked my ass over the years. So let's see. King, 6, Queen, Rainbow. Heads up. 3 of hearts on the turn. Bet a 400 and a call. 7 of hearts on 5th Street. Tommy is going to... Well, let's see. 300 and a call. Looks like a pair of kings is going to win it for Blunt. I have a flat tire in the hole. What does a flat tire mean? Well, what do you need a jack for? But a flat tire. That's what we call it in poker. So I'll fold. Quickfellow raises. Twirsday. Is that what that's supposed to mean? Pippi's going to call. 10-6 Queen Rainbow on the flop. A bet 880 from Quickfellow, and Pippi does what? Calls. 4 of diamonds on 4th Street. Quickfellow is going to bet again 1320. Pippi has to go all in here because you have been tapped, and there's that call. The 10 holds up. Oh, Quickfellow. Didn't work out too well for you there. Sorry. Queen Deuce offsuit. Also not going to play that. You might be watching this thinking, doesn't it get boring folding so many hands? Truth be told, yeah, but sometimes the most patient ones stick it out. And they wait for their chance to snap. I'm doing fine. I'm right in the middle of the pack. It's like a race. Queen 10 suited. I like that. Let us raise it to 300. Fold from Lamago. Pippi calls, and a call, and a fold, and a fold, and a fold. And I am 1 card away from a flush. I'm going to bet half, 670. Pippi folds, and a call. Come on, diamond. Not there. I'm going to check. Quickfellow is going to bet, isn't he? All in. Gosh darn it. I know I'm going to regret this. Oh, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'll fold. God, didn't want to do that. It was a diamond! Oh my goodness, I would have had it too. Oh, that sucks. That's the... That's gambling for you, folks. And now, Quickfellow is definitely tilting, going all in there, and Pippy's going to call. King ace against 5 ace. So far looking good for Pippy. And holds up. No 5. So Pippy wins. Quick fellow is out. Oh, man. I'm going to kick him. I'll be kicking myself with that one for a minute. So I'm in the big blind and I'll check unless someone raises, and I am short stacked again. King 8 deuce, rainbow, checking. Should I try and bluff? I'll try and bluff, see what happens. Just go half. Thursday 13. Raises all in. Damn it! Alright. Call my bluff. 10 ace of spades. I'm gonna go all in on this because I'm short stacked. So let's just hope for a bunch of spades or a potential full house. Going all in. Am I going to get knocked out before the first break again? Oh, I got a chance. Come on, I need a spade on 4th or 5th Street. There it is! Unless someone else has a straight flush, I should be in good shape. And, oh yeah, perfect. I got the nut flush, baby. Right back in this thing. Woo! Alright. 9-4 offsuit. Didn't get rid of me. Finally worked out there. That's kind of redemption for that diamond flush I would have had, and I would have won. But that's okay. 2 jack 6, 2 clubs. Lamego checks. Pippy checks. 8 of hearts on 4th Street. Lamego checks. Pippy checks. King of clubs. Potential flush draw out there. Bet of 120 from Pippy and a fold. Pippy wins the pot. All right. Ace 3 off suit. Not going to play it. I'm still right in the middle of the pack, especially after that big win there. 3 deuce king. Rainbow on the flop. Check from Pippy. And a check. And a check. Ace of hearts on 4th Street. Check. Check. And bet. 588 from Blunt. Pippy folds. Thursday folds. Blunt wins that pot. Next hand is King 10 of spades. I'm going to play this. I'll just call for right now. And a fold. Call and fold. Terrazzo Tom, welcome to the table. Is going to call. I missed the flop entirely. 2-7-3, 2 diamonds. Check. I can still pair up with a king or a 10, but I have not yet. Should I attempt a bluff? No, I'm going to fold because Blunt already bet. I'm not going to get into that. 8 of hearts, so I would have had nothing anyway. Sometimes you just got to know when's the right time to bluff. Bet of 648 and a call. The winner is Blunt with a pair of jacks. All right, blinds are going up. 9-6 off suit, not playing it. Only one caller so far. Scuderia CTS, also welcome to the table. Gonna fold, I'm guessing. Ran out of time. Terrazzo Tom is gonna call. Jack 7 king, 2 diamonds. We're heads up. 160 the bet from Tom and a fold, and Tom wins the pot. All right, next 7-9 offsuit, folding. Some people like to play aggressive, others like to play patient, and I like to play patient. Queen, deuce, queen. Bet of 352 from Blunt. Conco Boar, who's been with us pretty much since the beginning. Fold and fold. And there you go. Blunt, win again. 7 deuce. If you've ever seen Greg Goes All In on YouTube, he has a hoodie that says, "Stay loose, play 7 deuce." I'm not that much of a loose player. Jack, deuce, queen, rainbow. That would have been a hellacious spot for me to be in had I played it. Had I played that. Worst bottom pair you could possibly see. 10 of diamonds on 4th Street. Check, check. Conqueror, check. Pippi, check. And a 10 of spades on 5th Street. Bet of 160 from Thursday and a fold. Conqueror folds and Pippi folds. Works for you. All right. 9 ace. Offsuit. Nah, I'll leave it be. I'll fold. Everyone else is folding too, except for Thursday, Blunt, and Conqueror. Is it going to be these three at it again? You bet it is. 6 king, 6 2 clubs. Check, check, and check. Deuce of clubs on 4th Street. Check, check, and check? Question mark? Yep. 4 of diamonds on the river. Are we going to check again? Is Blunt thinking about it? What are you doing? Check. Long check. Check from Conqueror and Thursday is going to bet 160. Come on, Blunt. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, guys. Fold and a fold, Thursday wins. All right, moving on. Ace 3 of diamonds, I'm in the big blind. A call. Tom. Someone just threw a horseshoe at Blunt. Call, fold, fold, and a fold. I will check. Come on, I want to see some diamonds. Now I got a pair of threes. It's bet 352. The half. And a call, and Tom is going to do what? Don't want to get too cute with this. Jack of clubs. I will go 320. Pippi calls, and a 9, I'll check. Because now that scares me. Jack 4, got the pair of jacks. Played the flat tire and won it. Daggone it. All right, deuce 4, offsuit. And now I'm in the same predicament I was in about 10 or so minutes ago. But I'm not going to play this. I'm not even going to call the discount there. So everyone folds. Easy win for Lamego. Queen 7, offsuit. I'm in the button. Not going to play it. Ante is 20. So I'm going to have to make a move once again. Because I am 10 positions above last place. I've been seeing this a lot lately. I got a comment the other day from someone named Trivia with Ben who was talking to me about my gameplay, especially when it came to Ace King offsuit. And I appreciate you sending me that comment. And you're welcome to send me any type of advice you want. I'm no professional here. I've been watching a lot of years. I tried to have a career, wanted to go pro. It was kind of a crazy thing I had when my mother died. So everyone goes through that sort of thing in their life. Ace Queen of spades, and guess what I'm doing on that? I'm going all in. So make or break. Here we go. Let's see what Pippi does. Folds. Scuderia CTS. Folds and Conqueror. You almost got a call, don't you? No. Okay. So I win that pot. All right. Still alive. So I moved up to 229th out of 292 players. Waiting on Tom to Check his option, which he does. 2 aces and a jack on the flop. Check. Check. Bet 440 from Pippi. Tom folds. Thursday is going to do what? Calls. 3 of spades, a potential flush out there. Check, and Pippi going to bet again? Yes, he does. 400. I should say yes, they do. I don't know if they're a man or a woman. Okay, Pippi wins. King 4 offsuit. Not playing it. But thanks for the offer. Tom calls. We have 3 players with the flop. 2-6 jack rainbow. 200 the bet from Tom. Thursday folds and folds. So Tom wins that one. Moving on. Blinds are going up again. 10-6 offsuit. Not playing that. We've had 2 callers. Thursday checks. 7-3-4 2 spades. Check, check, and check. Queen of diamonds on 4th Street. Thursday checks. Check, check. 9 of hearts on 5th Street. All in bet. Blunt folds. Pippi folds. Thursday wins. 1100. 5-6 of spades. Suited connectors, but I'm short stacked. I'll leave it be. If I had a higher stack, I'd play that. Four players, queen, king, 10, 2 clubs. And probably a good thing I didn't play that because there's only 1 spade out there. What would have saved me were runner spades. 250 the bet. And a call, fold, and a call. 7 of hearts. Good thing I got out of this one. Check. Pippi bets 250. Tom calls the 250, and Thursday does what? Calls. Queen of clubs on 5th Street. If anyone's got jack ace of clubs, they got a royal flush. Thursday goes all in, and he also has the flush. Very nice. And that means Tom is knocked out. See ya, Tom. 10 ace of spades. I'll call. Let's see what happens here. I do like that. I just don't like my pot size, or my stack size right now. 8 jack 8, that is definitely no help. I'll check. Oh, now I have an ace kicker. I'm going to go all in on this and hope that nobody else has a full house. Or 3 of a kind. Fold, fold. Come on, fold. Fold. Yes! Sort of a semi-bluff, and it worked. Queen 6 offsuit. I will check my option if it gets that far. Yep. 5-7-9. Check. On a bet, and I'll fold. Okay. Small blind I'm in now. Queen 8. Offsuit. Fold. Far-fetched. Welcome to the table. Fold, fold, fold. Fold. I'll call. See what Lamego does. Alright, we're heads up. Oh, I have an up and down straight draw. Check. Check. Bet 250, just the minimum. Yes! Good time bluff. Queen 9 suited in position. Scuderia is getting pretty short stacked himself. I'm 161st of 224. The blinds will be up the next hand. Fold, fold, fold. Call, fold, call. Tempted. I'll call. But if anyone raises, I'm going to get out of it. Pippy checks. 3-6 deuce. I'll check. Unless someone bets in front of me, in which case I'll fold. Oh, I got a pair of queens. All right. Let's see if I can raise my thing here. I'll bet the pot 1350. Pippy folds. Thursday folds and a call all in. No diamond, and I am good. That moves me up to over 3,000. Up to 116th. This has been one of my better sessions, and if anyone's been watching, I think you would agree. Queen 6 of spades, and I will fold that one. Good thing I did. Pair of 3s and an 8 on the flop. Check, check. Ace of hearts. This is the thing about poker. You never know. A lot of swings. You can be high, you can be low at any given time, really. Oh, interesting board. Trays, aces, a bet from Pippy, tapping Scuderia. You gonna play it? Pippy wins. And I have 8-3, which is a great starting blackjack hand, but in this case, it's a great foldable hand. 2-5-2. Scuderia is all in at this point, so the main pot, I believe, is the 646 on the left side. 618 is the side pot, and that's one that will continue to build. Far-fetched is not doing anything, so he'll check. Blunt, bets, tapping Lamego, he's all in. And far-fetched again. Not doing a damn thing right now. And a call. Jack of diamonds. So now we have a second side pot. So a couple of deuces, a couple of jacks, a bet of 3,000 and a fold. Far-fetched wins it all. Wow. All three pots, knocking 2 people out in the process. And I had been moved to another table, so a whole new slew of people here. MTC 2345, Fire Jewel hits. I used to vape Jewel. Reno Cab 493, Savai 2, Silvomar 1005, GLS 130, Peggy Lulu, and Osiris Laud. All right, that's who I'm playing with now. Let's get into this game, this part of the game. Queen Jack offsuit. I will fold. I need to get an idea of how these guys play. So fold, fold. Reno Cab 493 is going to do what? Savai 2 folds. Silvomar calls. And a call. All right. So 6 ace 3, 2 clubs. I think I'm in the money for this. That'd be good. We're heads up now. 4 of spades. And when I say I'm in the money, that means I'm going to win a prize, a cash prize to add to my bankroll. All the money is fake. A bet and a fold. All right. So they seem conservative. Doesn't mean it's going to be that way every single hand. I just wanted to kind of get a idea. I'm going to fold the ace 3. 200, 400 are the blinds. Towel of poker. Fold, fold, fold. Peggy Lulu calls in a check. 7 ace king, rainbow. Bet 400, call 400, and another call. 4 of hearts on 4th Street. Bet, bet, and bet. Deuce of spades on the river. The winner is going to be Peggy Lulu with those aces. King kicker. Oh, seriously? I had queen 10 suited before. I folded prematurely. I would have had that damn flush. Oh well. I'll play this one. Fold. 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 Peggy calls. Osiris calls. I'll check. Only one club. I'm checking. I'm going to fold. A bet and a raise and a call. 5 of spades on 5th Street. Osiris checks. Peggy bets. And a call. Peggy has a straight. Nice hand. Well disguised. Alright, 9 ace off suit. I'm in the small blind, so if nobody raises, I will call the 200. Discount. Fire Jewel hits is, I would say, pretty much out of it. There's a call, there's a call, there's a call. I'll make my call and a check. And I miss again. King, 6, Jack, 2 spades. Check, check. Check. Bet. Osiris raises all in. I was out when Peggy made her bet. GLS folds and Peggy is going to call. The kings so far so good, even better, and the best. So Osiris wins that one. And I am on the button, 2-5 suited. Not going to play it. And they can't make me. Reno Cab does what? Checks. Queen 6-7, 2 hearts. Tau poker checks. And all in of 448. GLS folds. Tau calls. The jacks aren't going to work for you unless you get it on the river, and you do not, so Reno Cab remains alive. 9 jack off suit. Not playing that either. We're about to raise these blinds again. Boy, they happen fast in these tournaments. When I play in live tournaments, or when I have played in live tournaments at casinos, we have, I think the blinds stay the way they are for, I don't know, 30 minutes, I think it is. I haven't played in a tournament in so long. Though when Katie and I were down in Cherokee about a month ago, they had a World Series of Poker circuit tournament going on. Or a satellite, whatever it was. That was pretty cool to see. I'd never seen that before. Obviously, the only World Series of Poker I ever watched was on television. Started at 14. And I was just flipping through the channels one day back in the late 90s, and I just happened to see poker on ESPN. I was like, that's not a sport. My mother comes in the room and says, what are you watching? I said, look, Mom, it's poker on ESPN. And she goes, that's not a sport. And I was like, I know, right? But I got so into it. Found it very interesting. So a pair of 10s on the board. Ah, Peggy. Bets 2,000. And a call. And Silvamar folds. And look at Peggy go. 3 10s. Good for you. Nice hand. So now we're waiting for everyone to catch up, and we will play the next hand as soon as everyone else completes their hands on the other tables. $162nd place gets 24,000. I'm at 116 right now, so it would be nice to get a cash. But I will say this is probably the longest I have done a poker live stream so far, so I'm proud of that. That's an achievement. So we continue to wait. I have I have been a winner of one tournament in my lifetime. It was in Heath, Ohio. I can't remember the name of the poker club. It wasn't a casino, but I was with who is now my ex-wife, and we agreed to split it. I think it was 3 ways. So I was a winner, but I wasn't the winner. I've had a couple of cashes in my career when it comes to playing real poker for real money. Not saying this isn't real poker, you know what I mean. So I have cashed a couple times, but like I said, it was sort of like a little mini midlife crisis after my mother passed away. I tried my hand at a poker career and it went nowhere fast. But I did get to play for several years at the celebrity poker tournament put on by the Cincinnati Reds that benefits the Reds Community Fund, and we had a that was an awesome time, man. Let me tell you. Um, Time to play. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Flat tire gonna fold. So everyone got a celebrity, either a Reds player, coach, or manager, um, or a local celebrity from Cincinnati. And an added bonus well, still is, that if you knock that player out, that celebrity, you get the autographed jersey right off their back. And I didn't win any jerseys, but I got to meet some great people. So ace to ace on the flop, 9 on the turn, and another ace on the river. This could get interesting. Anyone got quads? Nope, but a full house up there. Queen 8. Nope, nothing. Yeah, I remember I got to meet the at the time it was the general manager Walt Jockety. Uh, he played at the table that I played in one year at the celebrity poker tournament there in Cincinnati, and he stuck around for one hand. He just went all in and let himself get knocked out. As happy as I was to meet Walt because he was an architect, or right, I should say the architect, that put the Reds into the postseason for 2010, 12, and 13. I thought it was kind of bullshit that he decided to just up and leave the tournament, just went all in the first hand without even looking at his cards. But it was nice to meet him, and I told him as he was leaving, I said, "Thank you for doing what you've done to get us back in the playoffs, because that means a lot to us in Cincinnati. That doesn't happen very often." I got to meet I got to meet and play with Tucker Barnhart, former catcher of the Reds, moved on to Detroit. Great guy, great storyteller. 5 deuce off, I'll fold. And he enjoyed playing poker, and he's just lighting up his entire table with stories. Some of them are pretty raunchy, and man, that guy was so much fun to be around. And I was pretty sad when he left Cincinnati for Detroit, but I know Reds fans still love him. I know I'm one of them, so not sure if he's still playing, but good dude, good catcher. So that was a good experience. Queen King 9, 2 clubs, and then a 3 of spades on the turn. 6 of diamonds on the river. Peggy checks Corvette 08 checks, and there's a pair of queens for Corvette 08. All right, so we're about to go on break for about 5 minutes, and we will come back, and I made it to the first break. How about that? First time in the PokerStars on KKS series that we've gotten this far. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes, and thanks for watching. We'll be back. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're still on break, but we're about to resume here in less than a minute. About 50 seconds to be exact. So I am 110th of 136, but with these blinds raising, I am pretty much short stacked again. But I have reached a point where I am in the money, so I'm going to win something here. I started out this account with 50,000 play chips. I am currently at 43,350, which doesn't include the 15,000 I bought in for this tournament. and I'm going to be up over 60,000 when it's all said and done. And obviously, I'll have enough to play another tournament, which I'm not going to do tonight because it's just after midnight here on the East Coast. It's January 4th. All right, back to it here. I'm in the big blind, and I have 10-9 offsuit. And as I've been saying, if nobody raises, then I will call my option. So we have 2 folds so far. I think people maybe aren't realizing that the break is over. Another fold. Sevi 2 calls. A fold. GLS 130 calls. Peggy. Giant. Look at that stack. 16,563. Very impressive. I think Peggy's still on break. Cyrus calls and I'll check. Let's see if I can get something good to happen here. Queen, Jack 9. Okay, so I have a pair of 9s and an up and down straight draw. I will bet... Oh, gosh. Let's just bet 600. Savai 2 raises. Well, I made it to the... I made it to the first break, so that's something good. I gotta hope for an 8, a king or an 8. I'll give it a shot, see what happens. Savai calls, here we go. 6, no, 6, no, Queen, Jack, GLS wins it. And both pots were actually won by GLS, and I am out, but I win 27,600, bringing my overall bankroll to 70,950. So I'm up 20,950. Hey, that's all right. This was a fine tournament. I finished 132nd of 675, and I dare say that is my best showing so far in the PokerStars on KKS series. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to get some feedback from you fellow poker aficionados. And if you're a game show fan while you're at it, check us out as we play Deal or No Deal, among others. And we have some games lined up coming up this year in 2026 that I hope you'll enjoy as well. So on behalf of Katie, this is Kevin Henry here at KKS Productions from Ohio's Mahoning Valley saying so long, everybody. Catch you next time.